I'm going to be alone the first month.
Oh, no roommates?
No, they're still going to pay rent, but one's coming next month.
Oh, so you do have a roommate, they're just not there. Okay.
And then the next one's coming the month after that.
And come all over those walls.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to jerk off in every room.
Today, we talk about... I'm kidding. Yeah.
I'm not kidding. That's the only true thing I've said all night.
Let's transition this. I picture you guys are big Vans fans.
Hate Vans.
Really?
Dude, I'm Nike through and through. If some Adidas.
Interesting. All right, we got a couple of Nikes here, but the thing I like about these kind of ties into the comic book thing is...
I did see that, man. Yeah, game over. The Nintendo controller on the tongue, and then the 8-bit Vans check.
Yeah, these are super fly.
Those are pretty cool.
There wasn't a huge story about these, but editor, put in the box for these. It's literally, you remember the NES box? The box or the NES system console? The box that these came in is the console.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Like the back of the box has like the aux things and all that shit. So that's kind of cool.
How much were those?
These cost me, well, if you were able to stand in line and buy them, they cost you the same price as any other van, like $60 or whatever. I didn't have that luxury, so I had to pay, I think it was like 300 something.
Jesus.
Yeah, so
do you like those that much?
I liked them enough to know that if I wanted them in the future, they would be much more expensive. And I don't know what they go for now.
So how much of this is investment stuff for you?
So I don't.
Do you think about that a lot?
I don't think about the investment. I know for a fact that like a lot of these shoes will appreciate.
Yeah.
Even after I wear them.
Yeah.
But
because you take good care of them.
A, I take good care of them, and B, I am in it for the passion. So it's like, you know,
how much are those flip-flops going to be?
Oh, these are like $30. These won't be worth shit, but I also
those
got
are already more than any shoe
yeah.
Ethan's ever bought.
These were $85.
Dude, look at you, man.
I feel like those are new shoes since I last saw them. Oh, they are nice.
They are.
Okay.
When I was a young lad in college, I would every time I got my student loans, the first thing I would do would go to a Nike outlet.
Really?
About like 4 pairs of shoes. Dude, I used to keep Jordans on my wall.
Really?
Yeah, and would like save them for dates and shit like that.
I wish I knew you 10 years ago.
Dude, I was such a douche.
This was in Florida.
Yeah, I was in Florida.
I could not picture you as a sneaker guy.
Before I moved to Iowa, before I got fired for my job for doing nothing because I found out they were an evil company who just like, they were one of those chemical lawn care companies, and I found out we were just putting water in the tanks and charging people $60.
When I got to my dad's today, they had stopped and put something in the door.
Dude, this is the worst racket in the world, but I was like making really good money and just like blowing it like a fucking douchebag.
Nice.
You would have hated it. I would have loved you so much more back then.
Great. But anyway, no, that's interesting. I didn't picture you as a Nike guy, let alone a sneaker guy.
Come on, man. These aren't bad.
Yeah, they're not bad.
I like these.
Yeah.
You know?
What do you think of these?
I don't... Dude, these were one of the ones I was looking at, man. I do like these.
A lot of people like those.
So I don't like these are hard for me to wear because, like, due to my body type, I got to be very careful with what my shoe angles are. I can't have this shit because it just makes my fucking body look weird. I got to kind of go back like that.
And this is, for the listeners, the four of them, this is the Nike Sakai LDV Waffle, which just recently came out this year.
Yeah.
Super hyped up. A lot of people are all over these. And you're going to hate me a lot more when I say this. I bought 3 pairs of these shits. Because now I'm thinking about getting into the resale thing and the investment thing. It's like, okay, I really want the shoe, but I want to get it for free. So I bought 2 more pairs.
Dude, 11s, those are the hardest ones to get, too.
And I'll just wait like a year or 2 because I'm in no rush, right? Yeah. And I don't need the money. Luckily, I'm blessed. So I'll just see how they do. And I think they're going to do great. And then I'll just get back to them later, you know?
I like those. Those look like the Jamaican soccer team shoes.
As opposed to... The Mars Yard overshoe.
So when we leave the podcast, we get to take 1 pair of shoes with us, right?
Look how heavy these are. Or feel how heavy these are. I expected these to be much lighter.
Wasn't that a shoe in a shoe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an overshoe, but you can't take out the shoe.
Yeah.
So the shoe on the inside, this is the Mars Yard. It was supposed to be...
See, you're showing me that, and you can get the Mars Yard without the boot, right?
Yeah, which I do have, but it goes for like $3-4 grand now.
God, they look dope. Though.
And
I want to see them.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, we could pull up a picture of the Mars Yard. Right? But these, a lot of people, because they go for only 700-ish, 600, 400, depending on the size, people are like literally cutting off the shroud, the condom, to like just have
the $4,000 shoe.
But you're still going to have this outside. It's not the same shoe. So.
And, how are you going to time travel in a DeLorean if you take the top off? It's not bad. Give me my drum.
All right, so that was our sneaker segment.
That's it?
Short and
you
sweet.
didn't even can I go get the ones I like?
Oh, yeah, sure. Go for it. I didn't know you liked other ones.
Dude, you had a lot of them I like, man. You grabbed one of the pairs I like.
Ethan, you've been quiet, bro. What's going on?
There's no time with me talking.
Yeah, exactly. He won't shut up.
He's just sad he's leaving. I'm glad we got one last conversation in.
Well, I am too. I'm not thrilled that I had to drive an hour to do it.
Where would we have done it in IC?
I don't know. I was leaving that up to you guys.
Well, he suggested IC. I was like, yeah, sure, done. And then he's like, I don't have a spot. I'm like, all right, well.
Yeah, I don't
why
know
are we going
one in IC. All right, so these are my picks.
Okay.
These are the ones I like.
Gotcha.
These are fucking dope, dude.
Yeah. The epitome Saucony grid, or not grid, Saucony Shadow 5000s. They were designed after, I don't know if you've been to Atlanta, but they have the big fish market, some kind of like very famous seafood store.
No, but I love Fila's.
Yeah, the whole design was based on this big fish statue that's next door to the sneaker boutique. So
does it have internet access?
Actually, do you remember I used to always rock the Original Fitness? You didn't know I was a sneakerhead? I had the Fila Original Fitness. Come on, that's old school.
I didn't know that.
In 99, when Fila re-released them, Nas was the official sponsor.
Interesting.
Listen, you didn't know you were getting this. Maybe I'll do sneakers. I'll do poor man sneakers. my thing when I was into shoes, though, is it wasn't just the shoe I got; it's what I paid for. I'd be like, "Yo, these are dope, right?" Yeah, I'd be like $35.99.
Yeah, there's a market for that. There are people that are like specialize in sneakers you can get for $100, steals at $100 or less. Like those people do it very well because there's a lot of people like you, not a lot of people like me that can like afford all this. You know
yeah, 1%ers. Yeah,
exactly.
Me and Ethan, the 99% here, the working class.
You gotta take advantage.
Build the wall around Wall Street. That's what I said.
Dude, these are dope. I love that New Balance is kind of becoming a thing now
because of Kawhi Leonard. That's Kawhi Leonard's lifestyle shoe.
Oh, really? Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, you don't follow basketball?
Nah, dog.
He's
plays for the Raptors.
Plays for the Raptors.
Currently.
NBA Finals.
No, I don't follow sports. I'm interesting in my spare time.
So the champions of the NBA this year, their best player is this player.
Who won?
The Toronto Raptors.
He's sponsored by New Balance?
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
It's a hilarious ad.
But even before him, New Balance was on the come up. Like the past 5 years.
For sure. They've always been solid.
You're starting seeing hipsters wearing them, and that's what kind of like.
Well, J. Crew has a big niche with them. They get a lot of exclusive colorways. That's how I got into it because they had this beautiful New Balance 997 butterscotch. It literally comes in a wooden box with butterscotch candies in it.
I love butterscotches,
and it looks amazing.
I
do too.
Same here.
Do you have any of the butterscotches with you? What's your favorite thing about New Balances? Like
the comfort is beyond. Oh, the look of them. It's just like a sleek runner, slim.
Dude, the toe, man. These toes always look good with jeans.
They kill it. Yeah, for sure.
So those are my ones. And these, dude. I mean, come on, man.
Oh yeah.
These collars are the collars, man.
Brody like these.
Yeah, dude, it's the gray suede. It's one of my favorite colors on a shoe.
Really?
I used to have these.
Surprised there's not a chunk out of the back.
I missed the joke, but I'll trust his laugh.
It's called the Kennedy. And they call it that. You'd appreciate this history buff because he had I guess he vacationed in Cape Cod, so it's got all these nautical themed flag stuff and whatever. Okay. So that's why they call it that.
Makes sense.
And I wore it to Yacht Club. Hey.
He really plans it out. My favorite shoe.
The guy that said he plans out Jordans for dates. All right, good.
Yeah, I did. That was an old me though. My favorite shoe I ever had though was Nike SB Paul Rodriguez's from like.
Yeah, I was never a big SB, let alone Paul Rodriguez.
I like the
P-Rod.
The P-Rods are good because like they weren't that thick skater shoes. They kind of like were. Okay. They almost had like an Air Force One feel to them.
Gotcha.
They were a little clunkier, but they kind of had that like. Do you remember the? What were they called? The Air Flights.
No. I mean, if I saw them,
I'm pretty sure they're like the kind of like original Nike. They're the all white high top Nike from the 80s. And they kind of had like that vibe to them, but they were gray suede, and I fucking wore those out, dude. And I could never find them anywhere else. I got them at the Nike outlet in Orlando for like $30.
I mean, most of the
and then that was it.
Yeah, it's the stuff you find there you probably won't see again. But were you a big skater? No.
No.
You have the look of maybe you tried it when you were younger.
No.
Meaning you look like you've never had friends.
Well, a lot of my friends skated, and I just didn't. I played video games. Then I started playing guitar.
That was after.
I feel like we should dedicate the last handful of minutes to Ethan because I monopolize conversations. I'm very aware of what I am. You know, I'm a bully with words.
Nice.
So let's give Ethan some shine, right?
Yeah, let's talk about it because you're leaving. This might be our last conversation.
So what I really want to say about
this. Yeah, man, this is trippy for you, or you're just like whatever, or you're excited.
What?
You're what?
What'd you say?
What's your sensation right now? Like you're leaving.
You said, is it trippy for you leaving? I mean, you've never lived anywhere other than Iowa, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is your first move.
Yeah. It's weird. It's especially because I'm going to be alone the first month.
Oh, no roommates?
No, they're still going to pay rent, but one's coming next month.
Oh, so you do have a roommate, they're just not there. Okay.
And then the next one's coming the month after that.
Come all over those walls.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to jerk off in every room.